What's going on, guys? It's your favorite personal trainer, Chase, and we're here with some chicken tacos. So we're just going to use some canned chicken today, something really cheap. Something I hear a lot from people is how it's so expensive to eat healthy, and that's just simply not true. Canned chicken costs like $1.50, and it's an excellent source of protein. You get like 50 grams for this whole can, and that's what we'll be using for these tacos. I'll be making these for me and Alex, so we'll be using a lot. I'm also going to be throwing in some Mexican-style cheese. You can use any cheese you want. For this serving, I'm going to be using like 2.5 cups. That's because it's more than just one serving. But you know, with the cheese, since you're getting more protein, it's really not just a huge deal that you add some on. In the end, this meal is going to end up being like 700 calories and about 56 grams of protein roughly overall. I'm throwing in some extra stuff here that's not very high calorie. Obviously, there's Arthur getting in the way of my scene. He's going to give me a boop. And then I am going to get him off the table and go wash my hands because it's kind of gross to eat your food after we dance. Yes, look at this. He didn't like it, so I put him down and gave him a kiss. But yes, anyways, throw in whatever you want for the spice. I threw in some onions just because I really like onions. Like I threw a lot in here, and I remember thinking, dang, these guys are going to judge me for how much onion I'm putting in here. But I don't care. I really like onion. It's really good for you sometimes if it doesn't give you some stomach issues. So some people have stomach issues with onion, and that's okay. If it's that way for you, don't do it. At this point, I typically like to stir it up a little bit just to help kind of condense it back down. Then I'm throwing in my other stuff. I'm throwing in some garlic powder for some flavor. And I throw in a lot of garlic powder as well because honestly, the garlic really helps bring out the flavor in the chicken. And I love garlic. And then obviously going to put in some iodized salt. A lot of people think they need to avoid the iodized salt, but iodized salt is literally one of your only sources of iodine if you're not taking an iodine supplement, which can mess with your hormones. So please take it. Right here, as you can see, things started getting a little bit messy. The top came off, so we had to improvise. This is some chipotle aioli. I use it all the time for flavoring my meals. It's super good, and it's low carb, high fat. But yeah. And then we got out some lime juice, just because obviously can't have chicken tacos without lime. And right here, we're about to make another splurt big mess. Whoopsie doopsie. It's going to be a big cleanup day for Chase later on. But yeah, it's okay. We're just going to go ahead and put some lime into this. And it actually, dude, I'm telling you, this is my first time using lime. And also some teriyaki sauce, just because I wanted to get a little crazy. But it's my first time using lime in this recipe, and it really brought out the flavor. So I do really recommend using lime. I really, really did enjoy these tacos. They tasted great, had a great crunch. Right here, I'm just stirring it up a little bit more. And then we're going to get our tortillas ready. For this, I use just regular corn tortillas. What you're going to want to do first is you're definitely going to try and get these guys moistured up. So I like to take a wet paper towel, put it over there, and I'll put it in the microwave for about 30 seconds or so, and then I'll take it out and I'll make it very flimsy. Here's me taking it out, and as you can see when I pick it up, it is very floppy like a pancake. And that's what you want because you don't want this thing cracking in the oven. It's very annoying. So we've got these things going. I'm using canola oil. I do not like canola oil. It's not a really good product. I would much rather use butter. I didn't have any butter on me today, unfortunately, so we're using it. But definitely, I feel like butter would actually make the recipe taste a lot better, mainly just because I think it would help fry the taco a little bit more. But we ended up getting a really good crunch at the end, which I'll let you guys hear. Right here, I'm just stuffing the tacos up. You can put as much as you want in there. The more they're stuffed up, obviously, the more protein there is. But you can make as many tacos as you want, really. The tortillas are very low calorie. You need 3 to make a serving, and it's like an 80 calorie serving, so they're not going to break your diet. Here they are at the end, and I usually put them in the oven for about 15 minutes at about 370, and this is the end product. Look at that, nice and crispy, and it's looking great. Yeah, and here in the end, when you see me take a bite, man, you get to hear that crunch, and it honestly just sounds pretty phenomenal how good this crunch is. Listen to this right here. Now, would you hear that? And obviously, I made some tacos for Alex, so it would be a good, great, big, happy family. And she enjoyed them as well. Do you like them? They're very good?
Best tacos I've had in a while.
Yay! Yay! Get your tappy toes. Tap your feet. Tap them toes. Tap them dance. All right, guys. That's all I got for this week. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.